Our Gospel reading from Mark on this 22nd Sunday in Ordinary Time can sometimes be confusing for us who are Catholic and celebrate certain traditions. Those around Jesus question him, "Why do your disciples not follow the tradition of the elders, but instead eat a meal with unclean hands?" He responded, "Well did Isaiah prophesy about you hypocrites, as it is written, 'This people honors me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines human precepts. You disregard God's commandment, but cling to human tradition.'" As we look at our traditions, including the tradition of the priest washing his hands before he celebrates the Eucharist, or as he or the deacon purifies the vessels, some might argue that we are standing against the Lord and his command in favor of human tradition. We should remember, however, that St. Paul himself would go through the ritual of purification or ablution before entering a temple. Early Christians in the East and the West continued to practice ritual ablutions, not as a heavy-handed mandate, but as a sacramental gesture to indicate that something holy was about to happen. Take, for example, the holy water font often found at every door in every church. We enter the church, and after placing our hands in the font, we make a sign of the cross. It is a reminder to us that we are about to embark on something very sacred, very holy. Some fonts are rather simple in their design, while others are quite ornate, as in the Basilica of San Frediano in Lucca, Italy. As we make the sign of the cross, we should be reminded of our baptism and that we are configured to Christ. It should point to an inner conversion that we must hold dear. This act of ablution does not take away from, but adds to, our ever-growing spiritual journey with the Lord. If for some reason we forget to dip our hands in the font, or there's no water in the font, no harm or foul. It is true that some will put these ritual practices on an equal plane with the sacraments. The priest washing his hands or cleansing the vessels cannot compare to his consecrating bread and wine, for an ablution action is a sacramental, while a consecration is a sacrament. One points us to the Lord, while the other is the Lord. As you consider your ablution before entering church, or if you use holy water at your home to begin your sacred day, trust that this sacred minor ritual can never replace, but only affirm, the sacred found in you.